Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. We are going to start this one off with me letting this pedestrian cross here, doing my good deed for the day, which of course you're supposed to do since the highway code was revised a couple of years ago. I'll just include this snippet here which shows that pedestrians have more right of way. I think it was in 2022 the highway code was revised to give pedestrians more priority. But anyway, we are now going to keep this clip running because I'm going to show you something which featured in the last video. Now, if you had watched the last video, you'll remember I showed a couple of clips which showed poor sign placement with the A47 being shut. Well, since I put that video up, the signs have actually changed now, so it makes it more understanding for people who aren't from the area. And obviously people who live in the area will know obviously where to go and where not to go. First off is the addition of this sign here. Now I don't think this was here in the last video, but you see obviously the red triangle with a little workman doing work and then the little arrow telling you the direction where the work's taking place. And the second one is this one here, which has now got the addition of the right hand arrow showing where the A47 head closed is. Now previously it didn't have that arrow on, so again if you're new to this area or you're not familiar with this area, you'd think that the A47 was dead ahead of you, when in fact it's actually the A447. And finally we have this one. Now previously it was a diverted traffic off to the right sign, but obviously you can't go that way because it's shut. It has now been folded over, so at least they've got that right. Now at the time of this video, which is the 29th of January, I did see things on social media that the road was going to be shut for up to 20 days. Now this video should be out second or third week of February, so we'll see if that's still the case. And I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you see here is a 1997 Honda Civic. And staying on the rear camera, I've got another one for you classic vehicle enthusiasts coming up behind us.
So book your cheap test drive today at Virgin Nissan.
Now what you're looking at here behind us is a 1999 Volkswagen Golf GTI Turbo. I've not bothered doing a screenshot as we were stuck at traffic lights anyway.
They weren't properly informed.
In this clip, we've got a right little exhaust emitter in front of us.
Dudley, around 100 tons of scrap material caught fire.
How dare you!
Fire engines were called out to Oak Lane.
In this clip, we've got ourselves a protest taking place outside an ASDA Distribution Centre on Magna Park in Lutterworth. Now to me it looked like there was a couple of tractors that were blocking the entrance and the exit points for lorries coming in and out of this distribution centre. Now I understand that these farmers are protesting over the price of milk and such a pittance that they get paid from the big supermarket chains. I know the Tesco distribution centre in Hinckley got hit by them about a week or two before. But anyway, we're going to carry on here, and then we've got this lorry here just pulling out. But then again, like I've said before, you know, it is a European lorry, Prima Frio. I'm not sure where they're from. Is it Spain, I think? But, you know, the left-hand drive, so you've got to give them a bit of leeway. I've got one here now for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you see here is a 1997 Land Rover Discovery. The car in front decided they don't want this lane and so they changed their mind.
Changed my mind. So size we got a little mind changer.
And we have a clueless pedestrian in this clip. They're choosing to cross the road here, but just here you've got pedestrian crossing lights fitted into the normal traffic lights. And I have another one here for you classic car enthusiasts, and I'm sure you're going to love this one as well. What you see here is a 1961 Morris Minor. Didn't cars of yesteryear really have some character?
It's time for the Stratton Baskerville Roundabout again. Oh yeah.
Yep, you guessed it, we're at that roundabout again, and this time we're looking at poor lane discipline. We're actually watching this car here. Now that lane he's in is actually for the A5 going towards Nuneaton and Tamworth, but he don't actually want that lane, he actually wants our lane instead. You taking the piss?
Community a safer place.
We're in the Whitestone area of Nuneaton in this clip, and I have another one for you classic vehicle enthusiasts.
Weather. Take Greatest Hits Radio with you.
What you're looking at here now is a very tidy looking 1972 Triumph TR6.
Download the Rayo app now. Download the Rayo app now.
We've got someone here who don't know what the indicators are for. We're looking at the car in front of us. Nice bit of indicating, said nobody ever. We're in Bulkington in this clip, and we're looking at a red light runner. Now as you can see, those lights are changing to green for us to go, except we can't actually go yet because we've got someone coming through who's jumped the red lights on the other side. This one here possibly had a very late amber or a very early red, but there's one after this one. We actually have a tipper lorry coming through. Now you can't see it from the camera, but he didn't have anything to do with the roadworks, he was actually coming straight through from the other side. Now you wouldn't have had a red light either. Welcome to Shilton in this clip, and we've got somebody who likes a noisy exhaust. You can just see them coming around the corner now. Welcome to Wolvie, and we have a pedestrian who just walks straight out without looking.
And eat all night long. Chairman of the board, give me just a little bit more food. Oh, somebody.
We're passing a fair bit of traffic here that looks like they were bunched up, and my money is on these two here that we see coming now, probably bunched up behind these two. This seems to be a thing around these parts, with certain cyclists riding two abreast. You'll notice a van coming up as well. Now I did look in my wing mirror and my rear view mirror, and they didn't move over to single file either to let this van past. We're on the A4303 in this clip heading towards Lutterworth. I'm going to look at this daft place where this person's parked here. And sorry, I couldn't resist saying it. You can't park there, mate. We're on the M1 northbound in this clip, just coming up to the turn off for Leicester and the M69. Now we've got ourselves one of the City Wolverhampton's licensed to kill assassins. We've not featured one of these for a bit, but you can see him just up here on the left hand side indicating to pull out. Now the question I have is, why did he pull out there? Because he's not pulling out to overtake anything, and I'm pulling into lane 1 because I'm coming off onto the M69, which is just up here on the left hand side, so I can't undertake either, or I mean I couldn't overtake either, to be fair. Now I've just done a freeze frame here, and we're looking at this Range Rover that you can see on the right hand side. Now, he's not doing anything wrong yet. We're going to flip over to the rear camera now and I'll show you exactly what happens. Now, here's Matey on the rear camera on the left hand side as we're looking at it. Now he turns to go up that road there, but then he slams his brakes on as there's a car coming the other way. Now watch as his wheels lock up. We're at the ASDA interchange here, and we have a red light runner. Watch as our lights turn to green. Definitely a very late amber or early red, that's for certain. Obviously in a rush to be somewhere. Now here's something you don't see very often. Well, I don't anyway. We're on the M69 northbound now between ASDA and the turn off for the A5. And we've got ourselves an army truck. Now, I have absolutely no idea on what make or model these vehicles are. We have got a barracks just over to the right there, just over yonder, Bramcote near Nuneaton, so I'm assuming it's probably came from there. This is the B4109 heading back into Burbage under Hinckley Town Centre, and I've got one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What we're looking at here on the right hand side is a year 2000 Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 compressor. Just moving on slightly down the road, we have on the left hand side a street vlogger or an influencer. You can see them here, complete with a phone on the selfie stick. Now as I drove past them, they were putting the phone at different angles and at different heights, and they were pointing. So they're obviously vlogging something, which of course, as we all know, is no problem. Careful love, you'll have the Karens coming out telling you it's not allowed and it's illegal. And yes, believe it or not, I have had that happen when I've been out either in my video camera or with my DSLR doing various things. We've got another one here who likes the loud exhausts. We're looking at the orange car that you'll see turning left just up ahead. And right behind us on the rear camera, we've got this classic, a 2001 Volkswagen Golf S TDI. Now we're just on Lower Bond Street here. And we've got a new addition to Hinckley. What you see here on the right hand side is a statue of 19th century mathematician Ada Lovelace. Now, Ada Lovelace was the daughter of poet Lord Byron, and she has been widely described as the world's first computer programmer because of her work with inventor Charles Babbage for an analytical engine in the 1800s. Born in 1815 in London, her childhood home was the now demolished Kirkby Mallory Hall, which is approximately 5 miles away from Hinckley. Anyway, that's your history lesson over with. Class dismissed. Let's get back to the driving observation, shall we? And we've got ourselves a roundabout corner cutter. Now, that just there is lazy driving. There's no excuse for that at all. And another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts.
But the Transport Secretary Heidi Alexander says eventually it should provide passengers with a more
What you're looking at here is a 1989 Mazda E series.
reliable and integrated network. I want people to have good, reliable, comfortable.
Advicecentre.co.uk could help you receive thousands in compensation. Text PARK to 78.
Another one here for you classic vehicle enthusiasts. What you see here is a 1995 Volvo 800 series. Cheers, mate. And yes, I gave a wave to say thank you as well. Now, I'm interested to hear people's opinions in this. I'm on the A5 here, and this is Smockington Hollow we're coming down to, and we're looking at this car here. Now, it is still a bit of a distance away, but I am doing the road speed, which I think was about 50 or 60 miles an hour. So the question is, do you think he should have pulled out there or waited for a bigger gap? I'm genuinely interested to know this. Oh, I've got a few more here now, a few classic vehicle enthusiasts, although one of them we have seen before. What we're looking at here on the right hand side is this 1995 Volkswagen Transporter. This one we've seen before, but I'll show it again for completeness. It's a 1985 Land Rover 90. And the last one for this trio of classics. What you're looking at here is a 1999 Ford Fiesta. I'm just pulling into my local ASDA in this clip, and I've got another one for you vehicle enthusiasts. Now, it's not a classic car or anything, but I do quite like the paint job on it. We're looking at this sporty little number on the left hand side. Now that is a Toyota GT86, and I believe it heralds from around the 2010s, the early 2010s. Oh, I like that. But we don't want this one to feel left out here. What you see here on the left hand side is a 2002 Nissan Micra. And for the last time in this compilation, let's take a look at them from the rear camera. Anyway, that's all we've got time for this week. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, bye for now, and above all, stay safe out there.